Hi, welcome to my channel Takniki Gyan Guru. Today we'll learn about Jenkins. So, what is Jenkins? So, Jenkins is an open source tool used to build, test, and deploy applications. It facilitates the continuous integration and continuous delivery processes, automating various stages of software development life cycle. So how we automate, right? Different stage of life cycle means when someone is building a code, from building a code to deploy this to the environment. So these are some of the in between these process we have different stages, right? So first of all, we need to put our code into repository. From repository, it should come and build our code. When we are building a code, then we should have, unit testing should be integrated, security testing integrated, some vulnerability testing should also be integrated, functional testing, load testing. All these testing should be integrated within this pipeline, CI pipeline. And once the build is done, testing is done, then it should create an artifact. That artifact should be pushed into some artifactory, right? And once it is done, then we will move to the delivery process. So in the delivery process, like, there are a lot of other things, like we have to get pull or download the artifacts, the application artifact, the latest version of artifacts. And then we have to take a backup of the application from the infrastructure, and start or stop some services, delete some of the applications code. It may be required or not, but we can add, right? And then we can deploy our application to different environment, and then we can promote one environment to another environment. Let's see how it works. Let's say we have the source code repository where we have different application like .NET application, Java application, Node.js, Python, PHP, LAMP stack, or any Django, any kind of application we can put into repository. Then the Jenkins will help us to, it will get the code from the um, repository. It will be auto triggered, or when it is auto triggered, then it says continuous integration, right? Whenever somebody is checked in and commit the code, it will automatically, the build will be triggered, and then it will go to the Jenkins. Then you know download the your code you configured, and then it will build the application. Inside the build, we have the application test, we have the unit testing, security testing, vulnerability testing. All the testing will be done, and then the application will be deployed, right? So how the application will be deployed? The application will be deployed to the dev environment first, right? So before deploying the application, it will create some artifacts, and that artifacts will be pushed into artifactory like JFrog, and then it will deploy to the dev environment. And before deploying, we also have some steps, like as I said, we can take a backup of the application, and uh, stop or start or stop some of the services, delete some of the configuration, or modify some of the configurations, right? Those things can be done before deploy and after deploy also. So once it is done, then it will move to the next environment like QA, where maybe it will promote, right? Promote one environment to another environment, and then QA to the prod environment. If you have in between, you have another like UAT or pre-prod, then also you can promote. But promoting from the upper environment like production, pre-production, or UAT, you should have also some approval workflow, like before moving your promoting your application to prod. It should have some notification to the team who will approve whether your application is, or the quality team, right? They will check the application is working fine in UAT or pre-prod. Then in that case they will approve and then this application will move to the production mode. So this kind of CI and CD, right? CI process is basically to automatically triggered from the source code, and have this process like CI pipeline. In the CI pipeline, it will build, test, and deploy will done, and then in the CD pipeline, it will deploy to the dev, and then promote to another environment, and will stop configurations, post deployment testing, functional testing. This will be done as a CI pipeline, CD pipeline. Sorry. So once it is done, then post deployment steps we can follow. Let's understand the schedule job. We can also schedule job. So if we have nightly jobs or weekly jobs, right? So those jobs can be scheduled through Jenkins also. The plugins and extensibility, that is basically we have a lot of plugins, right? That plugins will help us to integrate different tools or services in the cloud. So that plugins also some build tool, like we have to build Java application, so Maven should be there. For .NET application, MS build should be there. If we want to connect with source code, then GitHub or other source code repository plugins should be installed, right? So we can extend the functionality of the Jenkins would be more powerful when we add more plugins, right? If we want to connect an AWS or Azure for container deployment, so in that case we also need to download or configure the plugins. Next one is the customizable dashboard. So Jenkins has the dashboard, but if you want to have more flexible or more reusable dashboard, right? If you want to create your own dashboard, right? And a lot of dashboard is available also. You can download and use into the um, Jenkins. These are the some of the things, the high level introduction of the Jenkins. We can also deep dive each and every part or features of the Jenkins also. So this will end to our video. Thank you so much for watching this video. And if you really like this video, please like, share, subscribe, and comment. And also, if you want or you want to clear something, you have some doubts, or you want to learn something, then definitely you should comment us. We will definitely come with some video on your topic. Till then, thank you so much and bye.